Okay, so this is for the intention of, I think, the My Little Fakey website. These are some fakers which I didn't see on the website. I don't know a lot about it, so whether they're repackaged as something else, I don't know. These came from the 99p store. They're marketed as I love my fairy tale pony. They're packaged with some what looks like the lowest quality accessories I've ever seen. The mirror basically consists of a thin foil sticker which is peeling off actually on all three of the unopened packets, and the combs, which, you know, similarly aren't doing too well in the unopened packets. All the cutie marks are the same, and you know, the back's completely blank apart from this little bit here. I don't know if this camera can actually focus close enough. It says it's made by Top Toys. It says Fairy Tale Ponies, Top Toys, and an address. Well, I didn't bring my tripod with me, so if you'll excuse me. Okay, well that's actually the best I can stand that one up. I was going to say they're not actually the ponies themselves, that is. They're actually not too bad quality once you get them out of the packets, but they are. Feels like they're made from the same polyvinyl rubber, but they're a lot tougher. It's like they're a lot thicker and they don't feel as good. The hair similarly is thicker and feels more plasticky. Cutie mark only on one side, like the G3s. No marking whatsoever on the hooves. All the hooves are painted red, and they do have a little bit of, you know, moulded hoof as well. So, and these are awful. There was sellotape over this mirror, and it was a job getting it off without taking this whole foil sticker off. Not you can see a damn thing in that mirror anyway. And yeah, I'm not impressed with these. I mean, look at that. That is so. I didn't bring my tripod with me otherwise. Yeah, I think I'd be using different accessories to comb these ponies' tails, if at all. But I thought those were pretty funny. I'll eat my hat if I can actually pick this up. I've just seen the way in which these tails are actually implanted. Looks awful. It's basically sort of a circle of little holes. One of my regular ponies actually broke, and I got to see how it was, you know, how the tail was put in, and they're really well made actually. They're really designed to sort of, you know, get really tangled up and then combed violently. You know, got little washers. You know, one of the ponies rattles, but it's because the washer has sort of fallen out into the pony, and still the tail stays in place. It's absolutely brilliant. But this is awful. I don't think the camera's good enough to. In addition, I got these two little babies from Toys R Us. They cost me £2.50. They cost me £2.50 each. Classed, you know, they're in 2-packs. Obviously, they've got what looks like better quality brush and comb and a little hair thing each. Marketed as Fun Toys Play Ponies. They had a load of these, you know, in different toys. They had, you know, those soldiers like in Toy Story. They had like a packet of those and various other things. And they had these, seemed to be packaged Copyright 2010 by Jaru Toys, J-A R-U. No, copyright 2010 Jaru Inc. Incorporated. This is what the back looks like. It contains no useful information whatsoever, just, oh, it's made in China. It's number 1210, and that seems to be the case with both of them. So I guess that's the number of the packet, rather than the actual toys themselves. And I'm actually looking forward to opening these because I don't have a brush for my regular ponies, most of them being second hand. So I've been looking forward to opening these, so I've got, you know, at least some kind of brush, so I can deal with their mains and stuff. Excuse me again because I didn't bring my tripod like a twit. Okay, well, small if I can focus on the damn thing. So small. Small fail about this toy. It doesn't really stand up because of the, you know, it's supposed to sort of stand up like that, and it kind of doesn't. Another design fail. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it's actually branded. It actually has a number 1110 printed on the thing. I don't know if that's a design fault. It's not on that pony, and I can't be bothered to open the other one. But these are actually surprisingly really, apart from the tails are really thin, like thinner than the G3 tails, but apart from that they don't feel too bad. They feel a little bit squishy. No markings again, no nothing, no painted hooves. One thing I forgot to mention, I noticed this in the packet, you've actually got Pegasus / unicorns. That is wings, and you got wings and a horn on one pony, and this one's just a regular Earth pony. You got cutie marks on both sides. These, I suppose, kind of represent balloons or leaves or something, and these represent butterflies or bow ties or something, which makes it quite a nice little fake rendition of Fluttershy, which I kind of like. Got the right colour hair almost as well. I quite like that. Oh yeah, and the accessories. This is surprisingly good quality. Feels really good. Got a proper metal springy thing. Would you call that a hinge?
A big pardon?
Would you call that a hinge? One of these?
Yes, I'd call that a hinge. That'd do as good as wood as anything.
Apparently we call that a hinge, I don't know, but they're quite good. I don't know how well they stay in the hair, but they're quite good, and you know, that feels really good. Although I don't really like these combs, I prefer the brushes, but the brushes, yeah, this has got to be near My Little Pony quality, which is good news because I now have a brush. I now have a couple of brushes that I can groom my, you know, all my ponies with. So yeah, one of my ponies is stealing my coffee. No, I think this is a Capit's Bats pony ripoff. Capit's Bats ponies were actually made by Hasbro. You know, who obviously made the regular ponies, but they're still considered fakers. They normally have something around the backside area, around this area. You know, the copyright info, this has nothing, absolutely nothing, apart from made in China on one of the hoofs. It has the hoof pattern, it has a saddle, it has hot air balloons, and some other things. I think a sun, and a couple of clouds as a cutie mark, and it's seen better days. These were in a box for the longest time, not these new ones, but this and the others I'm about to show were in a box for the longest time, with quite a lot of pressure kind of put onto them because it was a stack of boxes. And I think that consequently seen better days. I don't think it's supposed to be this shape. Could be wrong about that, but she looks kind of squished. I seem to remember she was standing up straight when I first got her, but maybe that can be fixed, maybe I don't care, I don't know, but yeah. Okay, I also have these little ponies. These came in a job lot with the big pony and about 8, I believe, genuine Generation 3 My Little Ponies. They have the magnetic hooves. All the G3s had magnetic hooves, and I think the mouldy fakes had plastic, you know, in place of the magnet. But I've checked, and all 8 of them are magnetic, so I think those are genuine, but these most certainly are not. This one's quite interesting. Where did you say this? What name did you say?
I say it looks like a bit like a Thelwell pony.
A Thelwell pony.
Drawn by Thelwell.
Yeah. A pony drawn by Thelwell, which is a animator apparently that I've never heard of. But it does say copyright BBC Worldwide 1999, licensed by S4C, which is the Welsh Channel 4, made in China. So that might well be, you know, a different line altogether, I don't know. This one's grotesque. I don't like this one at all. I think that's supposed to be a painted on diaper. You've got a creepy ass thing. It obviously is supposed to have a pacifier in his mouth and God knows what up his butt. That's pretty awful. This one looks like the little tiny ones, you know, little tiny new ones that I bought. This is a Pegasus unicorn again, rainbow coloured hair, same sort of cutie mark, bow tie / butterfly sort of thing. This one says made in China on the hooves. Let's see if this has a marking. No. Yes, made in China on the little one. Freaky, isn't it?
I reckon the joint's supposed to play in there.
This says painted hooves has heart-shaped cutie marks similar to the 99p store ones, but they've got a weird sort of eye thing going on. This is a very low budget camera, I don't know what it's picking up, but it's got like a little star thing. Actually quite a nice mane, quite a nice sort of glittery tinsel thing going on with the mane. It's got some kind of logo which I really don't recognise, and copyright 1994 Lanard China, Lanard China. That's interesting. Yellow pony, pink mane, and what looks clearly like butterflies as cutie mark. This is the same thing as the one we just saw though. Same sort of eye, same main sort of eyes and hooves and that. This one has a slightly different marking, but it is a Lanard from 97, Lanard Toys. That is a very, very nice Fluttershy rip-off, although can't really call it a rip-off when Fluttershy was, you know, the current Fluttershy was just being made, and this was 97. So that's interesting. Heaven knows what this is. There's no you know, copyright shit or anything on it. Not very well made. Kind of a gross chocolate colour, unicorns half taken off. But he hasn't got wings, this one. Sort of a floral design, as a cutie mark both sides. And very strange, kind of, what do you call those things that you put on, you know, the Betty Boop paw on a leg?
Sorry, you talking to me?
Yeah, those things that women used to wear on their legs to look sexy. Little bands on their legs.
Pass.
He doesn't know, but you know what I mean. Looks like it's got wearing some of those, but they're sort of moulded on.
Like anklets.
Yeah, anklets apparently. I don't know what they're called. We have another Leonard toy from '94. All the same sort of thing, green, all green. Sort of another floral design, different to the other floral designs at Cutie Mark, only on one side this time. Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, I think I recognise these. Made in China. Ah, these are the ones with the glass eyes, aren't they? The creepy glass eyes. Christ, look at that face. I think that's been damaged. I think that's been squashed slightly, hence the strangeness.
In a fight.
Hence the strangeness of the face, but
It could be that one's mother. That'd explain it.
yeah, bow tie cutie mark. Very cow-like face. As again, I don't know. It looks like it's been a bit squashed, so I don't know. Maybe they were designed like that. Only made in China on the poof. Nothing else that I can see. But I think I recognise that from the website. And this is the same sort of deal. Made in China, and a strange combination of symbols which look hand drawn on. It says L space 04 space 82 space A, and Made in China looks like it's been written in manual as well. This looks a lot less creepy. So maybe this is what they're supposed to look like, you know, again with the glass eyes. Very hard bodies, very tough. I mean, these aren't polyvinyl at all, or polyvinyl, you know, it probably is polyvinyl, but it's not vinyl rubber. Umbrellas as a cutie mark. Yeah, and a little bow on the tail. Some of these were already plaited, as you've probably seen. Some of the genuine My Little Ponies are plaited as well. But I can brush their hair out now. Made in China. Again with the glass eyes, and this is a freaky head one. But this one hasn't been squashed at all. So yeah, this is what they're supposed to look like. You know, that freaky one. This is what they're supposed to look like. This one's all dotted. It's got nice little beads in its hair, actually. Sort of a nighttime, looks like a bedtime bear cutie mark. Quite big, this one. Cutie mark on both sides. And there's even a cloud on the side of the pony. Even goes that far, which is cool. It doesn't seem that bad a quality, even though it's a bit squashed, probably due to the size. The big ones seem to have perished under the. Well, I've got to clean these up, but yeah, now I've got to brush the dirt, so couldn't be bothered to wait any longer. And last but not least, another Leonard. Painted hooves. obviously Painted Who's 94, and a Star Style Cutie Mark. So yeah, I still have some of these in their packets. I have those two 99p stores and that one in the packet if you want better photos. But I will be opening them soon. And I don't know which of these. I think you have some of these on the website, and the glass-eyed ones, but I don't know. You know, I haven't had time to sort of identify everything. So yeah, I thought you'd be interested.